Hi, my name's Jonathan, and I'm a food off-gridder. Um, and I'm going to show you around my house a little bit. So this is my toilet. It's basically a bucket in a box. That's right, folks. I crap in a bucket. You might be asking yourself why I'm showing you my composting toilet. Well, because in reality, in my situation, what goes in this toilet ends up in my garden. What I'm doing is aerobic composting, which doesn't stink, and the end result is a very safe, beautiful compost for the garden. And I'll try to explain how that works. So you do your thing in the toilet, and then you cover with a cover material. In my case, it's a sawdust mixture. And then when the buckets are full, they go out to some compost bins, which I'm going to show you. So these are my compost bins. You can see it's a two-chamber system. And what I do is I fill one side for a year. And that will include toilet waste, kitchen scraps, and garden matter. I'll fill that for a year and then it composts for a year. While that's composting, I'm filling the other side. And after that year of composting, I have nice soil that I can put into the garden where it nourishes the veggies. This is what I've been eating most of the spring. Now that the collards and the kale are gone, I'm eating sprouting broccoli. Which I love. Here are some peas that are coming up, and they should be producing right quick. Here is bolting sprouting broccoli. Nice yellow flowers, and there's some sprouting watercress. I like to leave things blooming for the bees, and after a while I'll pull them out. Here we have some broccoli starts. They should be producing broccoli in late summer. There's some tomato plants. This is a nice thing for people to grow food with when they're like in apartments. It's half a whiskey barrel. You grow things like tomatoes or beans or something like that. Here's some nice healthy garlic. I love garlic, so I grow two 10-foot rows. This garlic will be picked in late summer, dry for a few months, and then I'll be eating it most of winter. So we have a cherry tree, Danju pear, russeted apple, Braeburn apple in the corner. There's a Santa Rosa plum, and an Asian pear tree with 3 different types of pears grafted on the same tree. Here are the kiwi vines along the side of the house. These are hardy kiwis. They're about the size of grapes, so you pop the whole thing in your mouth. Full of vitamin C, delicious. And there's blueberries. You can see they're in bloom right now and should be producing berries soon. So what you're looking at here are some ornamental plants. The nice thing about these is that they provide nice habitat and food for beneficial insects. So I got to thinking about this off-gridding in food, and it occurred to me that normally we cook our food, and I happen to cook my food with electricity. And I have at my house solar electric panels. So my electricity is virtually free. It comes from the sun. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. So what you're looking at is my solar electric arrays. These solar panels produce electricity from the sun. My solar systems produce about 3 times my usage over the year, so I never actually pay for electricity. The bottom left, you'll see a solar hot water collector, which I'll show you in a moment. I started thinking more about this off-gridding and food, And I talked about cooking food, growing food. Well, when you're done cooking, you got a bunch of dishes to wash, right? So on my house, I have a solar hot water collector. And my water is heated by the sun. So the off-gridding continues yet again. This is my solar hot water collector. And this collector meets most of my water heating needs. And should I ever fall short, I can always use electricity, which again I produce with solar panels.